Relax, ladies, relax, relax. I know phone shit. Bro, there's like no sunlight over here. Like at all. Man, we gonna get right to. What the is? I don't even live in a dangerous area. Like, like, oh my god, it's a white nigga with khakis. It's the most dangerous thing to see. Bro, I just be trolling. But man, listen, it's a true question, right? Really think about it before I tell you. I mean, what? Really think about it when I tell you. All right? Did that nigga say? All right. The question used to be, what makes a man deserving of love, right? But now, what? But now, it is what makes an individual deserving of love, right? Is it the person's ability or inability to show affection to others? You know what I'm saying? Or is it like, damn, what is it like? Or is it what the individual provides for its not significant other, but the people they care for? Right? So, providing, is it like a monetary or materialistic type of value? Or is it a emotional and intellectual type of value in inciting wisdom into that person than inciting financing and structure, right? Because with providing, it could go multitudes of ways, correct, right? You can provide wisdom, experience, and understanding, or you could just provide monetary gain, as in financial literacy, right? Or media literacy. But media literacy can also correlate with the evidently just experience of technology or whatever, just like foreground, like the whole thing, right? So separating the two would be mainly, okay, so what can I give you in wisdom wise, no matter what type of intelligence it is, if it's like internet status or like what else? Internet status, the books, experience, how to like balance a check, shit like that. Alright? So okay, I ain't never went this way. You can go this way. So it could be that, or it could be, I guess, providing you money, paying for stuff. But I feel like with that and giving, like, financing, it could correlate to also being like helpful, but also like not disciplining, but like more of a dividing state of one's person and one's being, because it's more of the perspective or the perception of how you giving them money. Now, if you're just like, here, damn, shut up, or you're doing it out of a kind gesture, maybe that is different, right? And the reason I even brought this stasis up was mainly to the fact where I started to think, I'm like, okay, if you're in a particular spot of not being so well off, or, you know, in a drought when it comes to financing or equity, right? And you were put in that sport, like when you were born, your people were just impoverished, and you're trying to change that, right? Because there's some rich people who got richer because their family was richer, right? Right? So you get the shit under the stick. That's how I see it, man. Right? Your footsteps. My tweet. I stamp I heard footsteps. But like, anyway, back to it. how do you correlate? How do you differentiate from the two? Of like, how do you figure out if the correlation between knowledge and financial literacy is combined to one, right? So are those like the same type of knowledge, right? Like if you give them a motherfucking experience. If you're not, then yeah, I'm not tweaking when I'm talking about this shit. I know I'm not tweaking, bro. Like I'm not just yapping, bro. I'm trying to really talk to you, man. But I feel like you're not really expressing your thought process. Man, fuck it, we gonna walk and talk, man. Fuck it. I thought I was gonna set you up, but like, hold up. Damn, these mailboxes are shit. No, this is the most scariest place to put your mail. I don't think niggas still use this shit. This shit is like a rundown city. Like, what I mean rundown, that bitch ran down. But I really gotta read to this because my back is like all shrinked up. Walking around the neighborhood that don't even belong to me. This shit like a disciplined oddly got a gym in this bed. 911 direct call. This is stairs. Oh, that's cool. That's a code. Pool is closed. That's flam. This neighborhood used to be tough. They had a pool, tennis court, a gym, like, but this shit's like run down, like a dystopian island. This would be a fire ass anime with good animations. Like I could really visualize it, you know? Okay, my fault, OG. You're not visualizing what I'm visualizing, and it's okay, cause we're not on the same brain path. We're not on the same wavelength. But yeah, no one under 16. Well, good thing I've been 16 for almost 2 years now. Well, a year and a half, but so like we in big boy age. Still can't drink, can't smoke, can't buy a gun, but I can be classified as adult to go to jail. So that's a adult life to me, gang. Word. Walmart's the only place where you could buy clothing, a gun, and get food at. Most American store ever known to man. It's a Sunday, you know. You know. Happy New Year's, man. Huh? Yeah. It's good. But that's funny. I'm gonna say where the gas at. I mean, I could give him the gas, no. My people do sell. I'm joking. I forgot I was on camera. Happy New Year's. Hold up. You right. Was the third day? It's like the third day of New Year's. So like people still be saying New Year's. I forgot about that shit. Hey, I feel lighter now. And that little joke he said, what a gas at? Cause he was smoking cigarettes. That guy, yeah. But honestly, this year we gotta start making something of ourselves, right? Making music and doing YouTube, not pushing it. We gotta get some real moolah. All right, you gotta do some real moolah. But I feel like once you're passionate about something, working is like not even the front of your view. But if you're not, what the fuck is that? But if you're not doing nothing, right, and you're like hopping house to house and you're living with your peoples, then it really starts to be, detrimental to who you're living with, So with me, right, we're tapping back in. We taking a little break. We took a little break from football, right? You know, well, from just sports in general, because I was just making excuses for myself and I was procrastinating. I was scared. I was scared to get denied, right? You know, and I was being too prideful because none of the scholarships were D1, because and I used to make so many excuses for myself, right? Like, oh, I started late. Oh, no, it's two dogs. Bro, what's up with like domestic dogs just not liking it? It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. It's a great day. Right? It's a beautiful day actually. So like what I'm thinking, right? Like full clear view for full clearance, right? Full clear. I'm thinking of making a plan, right? It's like a bulletin board, more of anything. So instead of just having one thing on it, I'm gonna have multiple things. 'Cause usually, when it comes to the New Year's, I start strong for like the first 6 months of the years. I start strong, working out, looking good, and then like the other 6 months, the other 6 months, the, the other 6 months, I just fall off. I fall off the wagon. I procrastinate or find a new interest. I can never stay on an interest more than 6 months. I don't know what. Maybe because it's like I wouldn't say I have no structure, but when it was with art, right? When it was with art or music, I I full throttle on that for years on, and then adapt. But then there'd be like a small crevice of time where I'm like, fuck, bro, I can't do this no more. I'd be like, none of my songs are hitting, none of them shits are blowing up. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to be grouped with the rest of the autotune motherfuckers that just put straight noise pollution and just like rap about bullshit. Because if you're gonna rap about bullshit, like at least let the bullshit have some quality to it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like at least have some quality to it. But like now that I'm older, I seen that music is subjective, just as movies are. So it might not suit for you, but there's an audience out there for that type of music, right? Even if it's not the top of the crop type of music, and it's like not the like the suave type of music. I used to lift myself as like a suave type of person, but now I can't even say suave cause uh cause shit, I don't even know, bro. I'm just not a smooth person how I used to, right? Cause I used to get like external validation from other people, thinking I was so suave, but now that I have internalized that, I'm like, was I really suave, or was I just an ugly dude good with words? Was I really suave? Was I really up to that code of people thinking who I was, right? Because your perception of yourself is totally different than others, you know? I'm telling you, like, who you think you are is not who somebody else thinks of you, right? Like, you think you're probably like the coolest, truest, calmest person, right? But then some other dude probably think you flum as hell, and you just a uptype ass nigga, and you just don't be doing shit with your life. And so with that, you gotta really conceptualize that. I'm like, damn, it's either I keep on doing what I'm doing, right, or I hit a 180 and try to change the perception of others, even though I don't need external validation. For me, on the other hand, right? But for you, not trying to single you out, but for you, maybe external validation is not really on your forefront of your mind, but it's you still take it in consideration, right? You still take that shit in consideration. So So what I'm trying to say is just be careful on the perception of others and yourself. And I say that shit daily. I say that shit daily, bro. Honestly, I say that shit daily. Like, I should just, I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I don't I don't know why I do the things I do. I don't know why I say the things I say. They come to me, right? So that is a considerate person driving slow while I'm walking by. This is why I walk them. But I don't know why I think the way I think, and I don't know why I say the things I say. Because when I say things, it's like, I can visualize things in my brain, like a complex structure. I can visualize that, and I can see the measurements in my brain, right? And some people can't do that. I think that's like not a phobia, but it's like something where people can't visualize or think thoughts. Like they don't have an inner monologue, right? And I wouldn't say mine's is advanced, but mine's like I can see things like other people do, but when I say it, and I not even conceptualize it, but when I say it and speak it, there's like a brief moment. There's like a brief moment where I doubt the things I say. Like, does this make sense? And then I type it in, and then I say, I'm like, oh, this is a strong statement. This is a statement that actually makes sense and is clairvoyant. But when I say it, it's like, how do I know the meanings of those words? There's sometimes where I don't know the meaning of the word, but I'll still say it, and it's actually the correct meaning of what it was. But it's like almost every time. So even when I'm speaking now, I have like a dabble of self-doubt of if I'm correct or incorrect, or if I'm just like blabbling. The fuck was that? You heard that shit? Hello. Sound like, the fuck? I know you heard that shit, right? I heard that. Hey. Oh, there's so many kids outside today. Like, they're not even my age. Like 17 and like 16 and up, bro. Like, ain't nobody up. It's just like low ass kids. What time? It's a Sunday. Oh, niggas at church. Excuse my language. People are at church. Like, people are at church today, right? You know what's crazy? Some people will see me, right? Pass by me, never even recollect, right? But then the next day, be like, I seen you before. Just memorization. But it'd be the smallest things that I kind of care about. I would not care about, but I think it's weird. Like, people recognizing you for like the smallest reasons, you know? Like, people are recognizing you for like other reasons than that. Right? Because for anybody else, right? I'm a regular Joe Smo. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular dude. Shit. What is a girl on a three-wheel scooter just beaming, tongue out and all, just beaming down the sidewalk? Bro, like, I swear, little kids are so joyful. Like, it's like, I think the most simplistic things are so fun to them, and I like that. Like, it's so cool. Like, just skating up a sidewalk, front and back, most entertaining thing to them. And I love that. Because I remember I was like that. I'm still am. Like, the most smallest shit. Like, the most smallest shit can be so fun to me. And I like that. It's just, I think those small increments of time where, low key, instead of walking all the way, I don't know. Shoot, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna walk this area. Like, I don't know, just the small increments of joy, because happiness, I feel like happiness doesn't really exist. You know, because you can be like, I don't believe in something, or you don't believe in happiness, and you believe in like a concept of joy, but what does that truly mean to somebody? You know, like you don't believe in something. It's like be like you don't believe in breakfast. Like, what do you mean you don't believe in breakfast? You know, breakfast was only conceptualized to sell more meat products. You know, and skipping on breakfast was a poor people thing, but now rich people do it. Just how like beach houses were for poor people, now rich people do it. And just how like different parts of like animals were for poor people, like the ass, the snout, the tongue, but now it's a delicacy for rich people. It's crazy. Like thrifting used to be for poor people, but now it's a rich people thing and upcharge. Just like how Timberlands and like those jackets that used to be for construction workers, most expensive as shit. And just how old roughed up jeans were just because of wear and tear. Now people use it as a fashion statement. You just got to think how crazy it is how things change over the years. You know, like as I'm walking by, somebody can be doing their due diligence or just doing their daily day task, and they just see me as a regular Joe Smo. But that's why I say my life is as complex as yours, Saunders, right? I feel like it's the most impeccable thing. But then some people, or maybe just me, when I was younger, just never really, conceptualized that, never really understand that concept that people have lives other than yours, right? Because one thing I always will tell you, you are the main character of your story, correct? So me just walking around this neighborhood, yeah, right? Me walking around this neighborhood, that's my story, right? The old man walking his dog across the street, that's his story, right? All our stories are different, right? And all our stories can end in a snap. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so if your story could just end that quickly, why waste it sleeping on the couch? You know, why why waste it just trolling? You know, I think you gotta be like, it's a different type of feeling.
I feel like for the first like year and a half of
Like, I don't know, it's so crazy because you can have a glimpse of somebody's conversation while walking by, and then I feel like you can really internalize that and just get a brief synopsis of how they live. You know, a lot of people do say don't judge a book by its cover, but I feel like you can gather a little bit of context and how people are and how they live just by looking, right? But that also can be detrimental when it comes into a negative connotation of people and how they look, or the skin color, and then that's in a whole another messy topic for another day. But right, you could internalize that in a positive manner, right? Like, say for me, right, it might be discriminatory, but you can be like, okay, well, he kind of has a semi-athletic build. He has locks or freeforms or dreads in there, and he has a shirt with a football icon. So that means he's either he loves football, he loves to watch it, or he used to play, or he's continuing to play over his next years. It's an athletic person, right? That's only the surface level. But with that, nobody could even understand or conceptualize that. Oh, he's an intrusive person. He loves psychology and philosophy. He loves to draw. He loves music. He loves parkour. Those things you have to ask somebody. You have to really have a full conversation and not just have like a benevolent control over your mind to really understand those, right? But then you can really have a deep dive. You be like, okay, well, these characteristics of this person is great. It's a wonderful thing. But then you be like, then if he's such a great person, why does he treat others so badly, right? And then that's a deeper dive into the how he's raised, the environment, who was taught, how he was treated, And then that really shows. But then dabbing a little bit of trauma, and then that rewrites the whole brain, the neurons and the synapses, and how the chemical imbalance in your brain is. That's a whole different thing. That gets complex. You have to really study that, right? I never really studied that, so you know per se. I never really fully gathered or studied. Just I always, for some reason, always just felt like that. You just gotta have a different. Now these, yo, this gotta be a nice day, boy. Bro got both his doors open and the keys in the ignition. That's crazy. Well, also, it's America, so you will get your ass shot if you try that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a malice and the most beautiful thing when it comes to understanding. Now, I wouldn't even say the human psyche or philosophy or ideologies of somebody. Just understanding the words we have given power over the years, right? It's like a lightning. It's very enlightening to understand. But even as I speak right now, I will be put in a box of, well, he does mental things. He's spiritual, right? That spreads over a mass amount of things, because if you just overlay that on a surface concept, then you could be like, well, he's gonna find something deep about every situation. Oh, it's just playing football. He's gonna find a connection with that, then he's gonna make it over the top. No, that's not how it is. It's, I don't know. It's just explaining something takes more effort, right, than actually understanding something. So coming from a disagreement and an agreement, fuck that. Matter of fact, we're gonna create something. We're gonna create a new saying, just how like we say equality is a facade, but I'm trying to make that true. All right. If somebody watches this video, try to like all my quotes and all my sayings that I say over like a period of time in all my videos. Somebody collect those. Somebody collect them and send it to me one day. When I get like a big cult like fan base with the music and art, and somebody send it to me and we start putting them on t-shirts and shit. But this one right here, okay, this gonna be a new one. Maybe it's already made in different verbiage, but we're gonna make a new one, right? Disagreement or agreement, along as we come to understand, along as we both understand where we both stand at, right? Because you can disagree with me and still respect me. You can agree with me and still disrespect, right? So disagreement or agreement, as long as we come to understand, as long as we come to understand, I feel like we can word that way better. Agreement or disagree, because they'd be like disagree or agree to disagree, right? As long as we come to an understanding of where we both stand. Excuse me. I feel like that's not even crazy to say, for real. Like, if you really think about it, it's not that crazy to say. That is a sexy car. I'd rather you fully understand where I'm coming from than just like be like, okay, whatever, fuck you. And I feel like that's why we're like, when I say I want to create world peace, even if it's for a small amount of time, I want world peace. What could damn near be impossible, because there's gonna be somebody in the world that will think world peace is control and shackles or enslavement or something, and then crawl in negativity, right? Please don't bust your ass. Alright? Just like 3 kids on one scooter, or 2 kids on one scooter just driving. I just hope they don't bust their ass. But yeah, right? Having peace in some area or another, I feel like there's something in the human brain where having peace is just not a real thing, because our bodies and our brains were built to survival, but we have been in a sedentary lifestyle for so long. We have to create our own survival mode, like anxiety, stress, doing activities, working. We have to create something in a way where understanding is just not it. All right. Hold up. Should we sit in the playground one more time? Just for the hell of it? Hell yeah. We're gonna sit in the playground for the last time. Well, it's not the last time, but like for a little second, cause I'm trying to get back into like creating videos on the walk instead of just like staying in that one toxic area, cause like the vibe is just horrible over there, gang. It's just like dogs, you know. Oh hell no. It's kind of windy over here, but this is gonna be a small ass sit looking. Where we finna sit at? You gonna sit under here? Damn. We at the playground, twine. Zooming through. But it's so weird being alive in this time, right? Like, cause I'm at the age of becoming an adult, but the world is like, I can't even blame the world. The people on it just so fucked, But I can't just point fingers. I gotta point fingers at myself too, you know. But I can't be a victim either. So you just you gotta 50-50 that bit. Stay mellow, because if you think about the world too long and too hard, you just tend to lose your psyche. You tend to just go insane, because you're like, damn. There's just so many people to really blame and not blame. Just right. But the manipulation is so strong throughout the world. Somehow we have come to the synopsis of blaming ourselves of why the world is like that. Right? Like, we could even conceptualize human decency. Shit, I won't even stretch it. Like, shit, not a couple of decades ago, the people that look like me wasn't even considered a human. A subspecies property, which is crazy. Animals were treated way better than how I am, just because I'm indifferent, right? And it's not always a race thing, but shit, majority of the time it is. But it gets tiring of hearing that, right? Even I get tired, right? Even I get tired of hearing it. I get tired of a lot of things. I get tired of people pointing blame. I get tired of people having self-hatred for themselves because some other individual that looks different than you said you should hate yourself because you look different, right? And there's one video I created where I said, if you break everything in the childish aspect or a simplistic way of thinking, the things that we did to each other, or not even blasphemy, but more of a childish way, like this, like idiocracy, I think, or idiosyncrasy. I remember that word from trade school, right? Like, it comes to a point in time, you're like, damn, it's just kind of crazy. But you don't want to think like that 24/7. There's some days where you just gotta chill out. You just gotta chill out, have your fun, and just stay out the way, bro, right? Your excellence will be overlooked by a lot of people just off the base of your skin. And I used to hate thinking like that. I'm like, bro, it can't be that bad. Until I came to the South, and then me just walking to go get some food down the street, and I'm getting called a hard R, hard ass R out of a red truck, the most cliche car you could have to be a racist, bro. Out of a red F-150, squatted, bro, you know what's crazy? At that time, I feel like I wouldn't call myself a smart kid, but I internalized that, and I was like, okay, what is the reason why I got called that? The reason why I got called that is because how I looked. Obviously, not because I didn't know the individual. The individual didn't know me. The individual had no house, had no home training, had no type of self-respect. And that's why they thought it would be funny to call another individual a slur, because it seemed like the right thing to do, or the most funniest thing to do, right? Like there's a thin fine line between dark humor and just straight out blatant racism and like all that. Like, you know, I said, like, if you're gonna be insensitive or vulgar, at least let the joke be funny, right? It's like, but then I think, because when it comes to dark humor, they be like, there's no jokes off the table, and I'm like, what about, right? Then you got people that joke about kids. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like those are off the table no matter what. He's like, maybe that is off the table, but also, what isn't off the table? Blatant racism. That's not off the table. As long as it's funny, And I'm not gonna be no hard ass and like, man, you should never make any racist jokes, or any stereotypes, because we probably all did it on accident or did it on purposely, no matter what, And I'm not no good kid. I told you, I made a couple of jokes that were super funny that even the person that I was joking on even laughed. But now that I'm older, those jokes shouldn't be made, right? Only if you know them. If you're close, like they're their brothers, you can make all the type of jokes you want if you're close to them. But if you don't know that motherfucker, don't be making all type of jokes thinking you can get away with that shit. Because if you do that, motherfucker, you're going to end up hurting somebody's feelings. You're going to get killed. You're going to get threatened. It's all type of stuff, How do we do a 180 from all of that? Yo, that dude was swerving. Hold on, who that is? I feel like there's a certain composure that some people have that you need just to live, And with that composure, I think you hold a different type of power when it comes to that, right? What do you mean, solitude? What's composure? Like, how does this even be relevant to what you're saying? The composure of excitement, the composure of longevity, the composure of just keeping calm in general, right? If like a major car accident, are you gonna scream like, oh, keep your composure, right? I feel like keeping your composure is the best thing you can do in any topic. Okay, was it pretty dumb for me to walk right by the road? Yes. Am I gonna talk louder? Probably not. We're probably just gonna walk, right? We're gonna walk until we make it to the spot that's it's not really that loud. Oh, it's about to get loud though. It is about to get loud. Oh my God, this is a 40-minute video. I don't remember the last time I made like a 40-minute video of me actually just full on talking, But first person to watch this, appreciate you, big bro, or big sis, or little sis, or little bro, or unc. Bruh, we can't be, never mind. Like, I can't even say the stuff I used to say, because, like, people just have been overusing it, and I was just cringing. But it's just a word. It's just a word. But sometimes you just gotta get over it and let the entitled people do what they do. Cause only entitled people say it's just a word. You know? Damn. OG car fucked up. Like, excuse my language. I'm sorry, bro. This is goddamn PG-13 above, bro. Like you gotta have a mature substance to watch these videos. But damn, I would show you the car, but like the front is just like completely gone. But I don't want to drop my low. But the front is just completely gone. Like the whole grill of the face is just gone. Damn, can you even see me? Can't even see me. Walking down the street, playing with my heat. What you thought I was finna say, huh? Huh? Yeah. Good car. Get a little less guy. Get a little less guy. Now, crossing the street, most dangerous thing you could do down here. Because even if you make it, 7 times out of 10, you're going to get chased. You're going to get chased, barked, bite by a dog. Or you're going to get caught a slur walking down the street. Or if you're good looking or you're sexy, you're going to get honked at. You know what I'm saying? How do I know? I don't know, because I never got honked at. But yeah. So like if you're jogging with your shirt off, you got a nice little 6-pack, bulging muscles, super tall. Super tall. Like you might get a little couple honks here and there. But people are friendly down here. Southern hospitality. Oh no, I know. I'm basically in the South. Southern hospitality is a true thing. I've been up north, I've been down south, but have I been from the west to the east side, west side? Hell no. Haven't even touched those areas. Because those areas don't really exist to me. Because I'm in my own space, you know? I know it seems conceited, seems pretty stupid to just disclose 2 factors of the world, of this country. But hey, maybe when I get some money, like when I mean money, I don't mean YouTube money, but I mean fuck you money, where like I'm just wearing regular ass clothes, but it's like hella expensive for like no reason. Like it's like an $80 shirt, good material, but it's worth it. It's not just because of the brand name, but it's because the material is good type shit. But damn, somebody lost their crawl. Who the fuck lost their crawl? My fault. But like, yeah, I want to have that time when you F you money. Like, have so much money, I don't even got to drive myself no more. I got a designated driver. Not like Uber, but like I got a designated driver type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that I deserve it, but I need it, I want it, and I'm going to earn it, you know? Repeat it. I need it, I want it, and I'm going to earn it. That's how it is. But hold up, I low-key, I might have to run so I don't get hit by a car. Full sprint. Yo. Hey, that push. What the fuck that bitch looking at? She making her face and shit like, my fault. Other side came out of me because I'm trying to figure out what you staring at. This bitch making her face like, I swear, that shit almost killed my whole vibe. But we just gonna vibe, bro. We just gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe out. Cause I'm trying to tell you, bro. I can't, bro. Ooh. I thought I almost got hit by a car. But damn, it's about to be a 50-minute video. Alright, bro, we gonna stop that bitch at 50. Alright? We did a whole adventure, all type of shit. Should I put a little backflip in the video? You know what I'm saying? Off the green box? Nah, ain't no worth it. But, yeah. Hello. Little 50-minute video. No, get the fit. The fit is not even a fit, but we still going. Yeah, let's do it. But anyway, it was great talking to you once again, Big Bird. We're probably gonna head back, edit this whole, and send that bitch off. School. But oh shit, it only had 45. See, we made good time, chat. We made good time. One thing I'm never gonna forget to tell you: your life is precious. So don't lose it over something stupid. Alright? A lot of people lose their life over their pride and their ego. So just know that ego will make your ass float. Get a load of this guy. Somebody was in that car. Hold up. Light skin shit. Am I fine shit there? Am I fine shit? No? Okay, fuck you then, dog. People be like, yeah, Solitude is fine shit. I don't know, like, I can't even say it. Like, if I say it, it sounds so corny. Like, I can't use the lingo today, bro. Maybe because I'm an old head or some shit. But I don't act like old. I just listen to old music. I like old clothes and old food. You know? But it was a great gas station. Stand tall. Stand tall. Oh my god, it stinks over. What the fuck? Probably because the trash can's right over here, but damn. Damn, it stinks. It smell like two cans of bounce their booty. They do. Shit, bro, like. Fuck. Oh my god. Like a rancid dead body type of smell. Might be like a dead raccoon or something over here. Or a dead cat. Shit, bruh. Don't forget, you're not gonna be young forever, big bro. So use your youth for something that is important to you. If it's creating something new, evolving, or if it's something negative like selling drugs, beating on people. Hey, not inciting violence, but at least beat on the right people, I guess. I don't know, man. I could have said that way better, but find something that suits you. Right? And then when I mean that, just follow. Oh shit, bro, it's getting about that time. I got a couple more seconds. It's getting about that time, bro. It's getting about that time, bro. It's getting about that time. And what time is it? Time to cut the motherfucking video. In like a couple minutes. But see, I gotta get a better phone game. See, all right. Remember we wrote laptop, car, new phone, braces. Yeah, but But anyway, it was great talking to you once again. And I hope you're having a great Sunday afternoon. Enjoy it. Love ya.